All right, welcome to another 747 update. This is an update that we do every week at 7:47 a.m. on Saturdays, just going over all of the features that we released in Copilot this week. I'm pretty sure this is also going to be the first 747 that we post in our paid users Facebook group. So, hello, Facebook group. If you're watching this there, if you're watching this on email and you haven't joined our Facebook group and you're a paid user, definitely make sure to check that out under, you can go to support and then Facebook group to join. So, all right, anyway, let's go through the features that we pushed out this week in Copilot. So the first one is going to be our redesigned customers page, our customer profile page. So if you go to customer and open their profile here, you'll notice that this looks pretty different. The goal with this redesign was really to save space. So you can see everything is a lot more condensed, not so long. Definitely not as much scrolling needs to happen. And we also did some reorganization of these boxes, moving the more important ones that you use often to the top. So for instance, customer notes is up here now. So instead of having to scroll down to customer notes and finding it, it's at the top. The timeline here is at the top. Cards and ACH, properties, estimates, invoices. And we also added some organization just with these drop downs here. So with settings that you don't touch a whole lot, we added a drop down so that you can access them that way. We even hidden more settings in the show more buttons here as well. So just way cleaner, much better workflow, and saves a ton of space. We also did this on the add customer page as well. So when you're adding a customer, as you can see, we saved a lot of vertical space. If you don't open these drop downs, there's no scrolling on this page, so very fast. And then here we have some more customer info, and then this could get even longer with all of the settings on a customer page. So, but anyway, in its default state, it's really compact, really fast to add customers now. So we're all very excited about both of these updates. Let's move on to the next one. iOS and Android notifications. Yes, so I can't show you this because I'm on a computer, but Android and iOS notifications, system notifications are now working. So anything that you have turned on in your settings under preferences and push notifications, you will receive now notifications on your phone for any of these that you have turned on. So we are making a few other improvements to those notifications as well. We are very soon going to be adding this bell icon into the app and also the notification page so that you can click through to things when you open the app. So definitely be looking out for that. But notifications are working, which means anytime you get an estimate accepted or a text message from a customer or a new work request, you will get a notification on your phone now. So very big, very exciting. Let's go to the next one. Simplified visit notes. Yes. So before, oh, wrong page, schedule. So before on a visit, we had two note sections, and we wanted to simplify that to one and then change kind of how it works with recurring visits. So we used to have visit notes and visit notes for today in this section. Now we simplified it and just have visit notes. We also made this editable straight from the visit pop-up, which is really nice. You don't actually have to go into the visit to edit it. And then the way that visit notes work now with recurring visits are you can edit a individual visit note from this page here or from the edit page. But if you go into the recurring series and edit the notes from here, it'll update all the notes for all the individual visits in that recurring series. And then you can go in and edit individual visits from the visit itself or the pop-up when you click a visit on the schedule. So from a workflow standpoint, it's really easy. It's more intuitive just to have one notes box, and then you can kind of edit it from anywhere. If you missed last week too, we also edited the routes page from the dispatch board so that you can also change visit notes from the dispatch board here as well. And then if you have a note on a visit, it'll show up on the dispatch board. Oops, which one did I add a note to? There we go. It'll show up on your dispatch board and turn blue. and show you the note. So just a big improvement of notes for visits in general. All right, next one is also pretty big. We restructured how we handle adding employees and employee logins in Copilot. So before you had to go to a separate page and add an employee login, and then the billing was pretty messy. Each employee login would loop on its own month-to-month basis, and you would get, depending on how many employees, you'd get charged individually on your bank statement for each employee and the Copilot subscription. It was just messy. It wasn't good. So basically the workflow now for adding employees is you can go in here and you can add an employee. As you can see, there's no more pop-up to pay. You can add an employee here, fill out all their information. And then once you enable a login, a couple things will happen. You can see on this page whether or not a login is enabled. If there is a little human icon there, it means they have a login enabled. If not, then they don't. And it'll add to your total here for logins enabled or enabled logins. And you can see this little footnote here. $15 per active user login will be added to your monthly subscription. So instead of getting a Copilot charge and then all these employee charges on your subscription, it'll just be all bundled into one payment to Copilot, which makes it really nice on your end and our end. So anyway, you can just go in here and freely add and remove employees and their logins, and you'll just be charged for how many you have enabled. Pretty great. All right, next one is also pretty cool. It seems simple, but I'll explain why it's pretty rad. On the customers page, we added a send email and text button at the top of this page. So it seems like a really simple update, but the reason why this is really cool is because now you can bulk select customers on this page and choose to have communication with them either from email or text. So this opens up a lot of options with filters. For instance, you can filter by types. Let's say you have all your leads in here. I don't know if we have any leads in here. We don't. But for instance, you can filter by your leads. Then you can go in here and select all and then send a bulk message, email or text to all your leads. And we are currently working on adding much more filter types here for things like service, scheduled visit, visits between dates. A whole lot of filters are going to be here so that you can much easier do bulk communications with this button here. So it seems simple. It looks like we just added a button, but really it opens up a lot of functionality using this list here. Next one's kind of fun. On our new V2 email builder, we added the ability to have GIFs and stickers, so you can spice up your emails, make them look real fun by adding GIFs and stickers. I could show you this really quick. It uses Giphy, and you can go in here and search for a GIF. It's pretty fun. Stickers are kind of just GIFs without a background. I can show you that really quick. So these are transparent backgrounds. You can kind of stick them anywhere on your email. Just a really fun little update to make your emails fun. All right, last thing for this update is let me pull up this website really quick. Perfect. So up until last week, we were not really enforcing our subscription tier paywalls, but now we are. So we had open amount of customers, and there were some other things in here that were being available to other subscription tiers, but now we are enforcing our subscription tiers. So I just wanted to bring this up to remind you, if you were using maybe the free version and there were some features that were blocked behind paywalls that you were using anyway, definitely go in here on this page, regardless of subscription, and look at the features listed under here and make sure you have access to the features that you need to run your business, because we are enforcing these paywalls now. And then you can go ahead and upgrade your account accordingly if you need access to any of those features. All right, very big update again for this 747. Very excited and happy with the features that we released and the features that are coming very soon. So make sure you keep watching these and keep up with our flight log and our flight tracker to see what we're doing in real time. And that is the end of this update. See you guys.